Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and on this channel we talk all things home decor, home aesthetics, mixing high and low with new and old. And in today's video, I'm gonna put together a few different kitchen countertop styles for you to give you some inspiration. So if this is something you are interested in watching, please feel free to keep watching. If you haven't yet already, also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know to hit that bell button so you never miss a video. And if you're looking for some daily inspiration, I would love to have you over at Hannah Naylor on Instagram. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing countertop styles for the kitchen. Now, I got super creative here in my home, putting together a couple of different looks for you guys because I feel our kitchens can be not only functional, but they can be beautiful as well. I understand sometimes styling our kitchens can kind of get stagnant, it can be frustrating, and so I hope today's video acts as some inspiration. I did have to think outside the box because I was utilizing 100% of items I already own. You guys know I strive for outside the box thinking here, so hopefully this video comes as some help if you are struggling within this area of your home. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So before we get into styling, I just want to talk you guys through this first style. This is the one that I have lived with since my Spring Decorate With Me went live. Essentially, I have a vintage primitive riser. On top, I have my utensil crock, all of my essentials for cooking. This is my marble salt pinch, my olive oil decanter, as well as some beautiful tulips. These are live, so they're having some fun. They are wild, but it does not bug me because they are bringing in color, they're bringing in playfulness, and I think this is just a really beautiful setup for a kitchen, especially next to a stove. If you are one to cook a lot, you just have all of your essentials for a quick grab and go. So we are playing with different textures. We have glass, marble, wood. We even have some brass elements through my utensils, but this is the first style before we start getting into some of the others. So this second style you would have recognized if you would have caught my Spring Decorate With Me. This style was just on the other side of my stove, and I think this is a really just timeless and elevated look for a kitchen with really not that much going on. It's functional yet beautiful. So we brought in this really pretty framed piece of artwork. This artwork is from Etsy. It was just one of their printable downloads. This was a picture that I liked, hence why I brought it to my kitchen, just kind of representing the springtime. It has florals and just kind of more of a landscape neutral colors. I then brought in my salt and pepper grinders that I got at Amazon. And then I just have a variety of different cooking books here with some candle holders that are made out of selenite that I just turned into a beautiful bookend. So we have our functional, which is our salt and pepper grinders and our cooking books, but yet we're bringing in some beautiful aspects like the bookends and a piece of artwork, so it makes it a little bit more visually interesting. This could definitely be something you guys could replicate in your own way, but this is style number 2. Style number 3 is very, very simple, very minimal. All we did was I brought in 2 different size cutting boards to my backsplash. Now I have an all white kitchen, white backsplash, white cabinetry. So it really does help play a role in bringing different pictures, different cutting boards, different texture, because it just breaks up how stark my kitchen is. So I brought in some beautiful wood cutting boards, and then I simply just brought in a cooking book and a wicker basket full of all of our fruits. So this would be something that we would just grab our fruit from, so it's functional from food standpoint, but you're also making it beautiful by breaking it up with, grounding your space, grounding your basket of fruit with a cooking book, and then breaking up some of your backsplash with bringing some cutting boards to it. So this is a really simple and minimal look. So this is style number 3. number 4 has a little bit more going on. So we'll start on the left side. This is a marble cheese board. It's a wood base with a marble top. Then I have 2 different size brass pepper grinders. I then have my olive oil decanter, a really fun little faux pot back here, and some greenery to add a little bit of color. And then this is just a DIY lamp that I did. I don't have a kitchen lamp, so I'm having to get creative. This is just one of my wood vessels with rope around the neck of it. And then I just popped a pleated lampshade and a rechargeable light bulb to kind of give it this kind of lamp moment. So yes, this has a little bit more going on, but I think we still have our essentials. We have our peppers, our salt, and then our olive oil decanter. And then I definitely think bringing in some sort of light factor to a kitchen backsplash really does make a huge difference. It adds warmth, it adds another visual element to your kitchen space. And so yeah, this is style number 4. I love this style. This is style number 5. We'll start with the vintage riser. This is a hand-carved vintage primitive riser, handmade in India. And on top of that, I have those 2 brass pepper mills again. Paired with it, I have a little marble pinch with all of my salt. To the right of that, I have this vintage black pot with a mixture of asparagus bushes and some white cosmos. I love this because it is whimsical. You can tell it is springtime. I'm bringing in color, but I'm also bringing in some movement with the actual stems itself. And then the final aspect is this really fun matted picture that I got from Hobby Lobby of just a really simple landscape. I use this picture all the time with a bunch of my styles, but I really love this style because we are getting elongated look. So you're getting your look this way instead of it being more of a vertical. So you're getting a horizontal look. We're bringing in textures. We're bringing in a brass element, a marble element, a wood vintage element. So my biggest feedback for you guys, if you are struggling with kitchen decor, really mix your tones together. I think that is when you get a really beautiful, visually interesting style. And I think this just has every element going for it. So this is style number 5.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old flaws, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off.
So style number 6, I actually went to my home decor pile and brought one of those elements to my kitchen, which is this wonderful ruffle marble bowl. I use this a ton when it comes to styling on my consoles, my sideboards, but I figured let's try to make it into a fruit bowl, and I think it just adds so much movement, visual interest, as well as a luxe material because this is marble. Within it, I just have some beautiful ripe green pears for some color. Behind it, I have 2 different types of cutting boards. I have one that is round with a handle, and then I have a squared off one that has a checkered pattern. I think when it comes to styling a kitchen, really do mix your shapes and your textures. I think it just adds another layer. It adds more visual interest instead of it being tone on tone. So really do play with shape and when it comes to stacking too, as well as your color and texture. The last element for this style 6 is a opened cooking book, and then I just have it turned to a beautiful page that complements the colors that is happening. Like I've mentioned in many of my styling videos, I think your open coffee table books, whatever that page is turned to, really does still play a huge role in the overall look and feel of your style. So make sure when you are sifting through pages, if you're gonna have a book open, to have it complement what is ever happening in your style. So this is style number 6.
Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. You make me wanna do better.
Style number 7 has definitely more of an organic feel out of all of the styles that I've done thus far. So starting with the bottom, I have 2 different coffee table books, one that is grounding our space and then one that is casually just kind of leaned up against. I think this is fun because it's not so formal. It's kind of got a really relaxed feel, kind of a lived-in feel, and I love it. So I have 2 different coffee table books, those 2 brass pepper mills, and then I brought this really fun dark brown vessel that I found on Amazon, and I brought some stems. These are dried stems. This is a German status that I got from Hobby Lobby, but I think this dried stem brings, again, that more organic feel. We have a lot more earthier tones going on. We are mixing different colors in neutral palettes, but there's still a lot of visual interest going on in this style, so this is style number 7. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this kitchen countertop styling video. Hopefully this gave you some inspiration if this is an area you struggle with. Kitchen countertop styling can definitely be challenging, but I think there's endless possibilities on what we can do to not only make our kitchens functional, but beautiful as well. So sound off in the comments if you guys want a part 2, maybe some different styles. I mean, obviously styling is endless. So if you guys want more inspiration, make sure to leave me a comment down below. But until next time, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Dance the night away, I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.